going to show you how to figure out how to solve this problem. It says solve each system graphically. Be sure to check your solution. If a system has an infinite number of solutions, use set builder notation to write the solution set. If a system has no solution, state this. So basically what you're going to be doing is we need to solve this equation and graph it on this graph. And I'm going to use question help to help you. It's long today, so bear with me, and I might not get through the whole thing. I might just kind of get you started so you can work through it on your own. So solve each system graphically. Be sure to check your solution. If a system has an infinite number of solutions, use set builder notation to write the solution set. If a system has no solution, state this. To solve a system of two equations in two variables, find all ordered pairs, if any, which are solutions to both equations. Recall the graph of the linear equation in two variables is a straight line. So basically, what I'm going to have you do today is try to solve some of these equations and graph them. The first step in solving a system of equations by graphing is to graph both lines on the same set of the axis. Then all points in which the lines intersect be a solution to the system. Lots of language here. Keep in mind that the coordinates of a point used to plot the graph should be on the grid provided. In this problem, the maximum and minimum values are 10 and negative 10, which means when you get ready to plug in numbers here, you can't go larger than 10 or negative 10, because that's as big as this graph is, or this grid is. Use the most convenient method to find points on the lines. Points can be found by any of the following methods. The way I do this is quite simple. It says use the most convenient method to find point lines. Points can be found by any of the following methods: locating intercepts, using slope-intercept method, graph the y-intercept and use the slope to locate the second point, choose a value for either coordinate, and then finding the other value by substitution. This is what I do. I just choose a value and solve. In this case, the third method will be used to graph the first line. So they're going to do the same thing that I do. And this is where I said I think I'm going to get you started and let you work through it on your own a little bit. So find two ordered pairs that satisfy x plus y equals 4. So you're just going to pick a number, an arbitrary number for x, and substitute it into the equation. And remember, you can't go larger than 10 or negative 10. So they said x is going to equal 8. So if x equals 8, we put it into the equation 8 plus y equals 4. So y would have to equal, and if you're going to solve this using paper pencil, in order to get y, the variable, isolated by itself, you would have to take away negative 8 from this side. So negative 8 from this side, negative 8 from this side is going to give you the answer of negative 4. So y would equal negative 4. So we could actually plot that then. We would go 8, negative 4, and there's our dot. Now we have to continue on with another one. Now they said, what if y equals 9? Remember, these are arbitrary. They're just picking numbers. Smaller than 10, larger than negative 10. They're just picking numbers and putting them into the equation. So if y equals 9, I put a 9 here. I have to solve for x. Remember, in order to isolate the variable x, I have to do the opposite. This is positive 9. I need to take away negative 9. Negative 9 from this side, negative 9 from this side is going to give you negative 5. Now, that one's been plotted. We have negative 5, 9. It's been plotted. So, I'm going to let you kind of continue working through this on your own. All you're going to do is do the same thing for the second equation. So pick a value, an arbitrary value for x or y, put it into the equation and solve it, plot it. Once you've done that, then you can finish on through the equation. Let me know if you need some more help. I hope it works.